Okie dokie, you guys. So this video is going to be a two-part video. It's going to be kind of just about everything. It's going to be about future plans, about lures, and a little bit of tip to help you catch more fish. Also, so this right here, now you may wonder what this is. Now, back about probably the end of last year and the beginning of this year, I had the idea to make a mold out of silicone. And then take some broken pieces of worm, melt them down, and put them in that mold and make worms myself. Well, that failed very badly. So I went out and I bought this. This is a mold. I've actually had it for a while, and I dropped it. I've actually had this mold for about 3 weeks. I've had it ever since I got paid for doing the detasseling. So I just never got around to making a video about it. But since I'm going to make this video just about everything, might as well put it in it. So there that is. I got this little cube came with it. Then I got a bunch of soft plastic pieces. I'm not going to go really over it because there's too many to go over. Next is these baits here that I bought. These are all vintage lures that I bought over in Indiana. Now, two of them, these two I'm about ready to show you, are going to be collection. And these soft plastics are going to go, some of them are going to go to fishing, and some of them are going to go to the mold making more lures. First thing in the collection two is an old musky spinnerbait. Now I actually Googled it on YouTube. That makes sense. I YouTubed it, and I seen a guy using a spinnerbait pretty close to what this looks like. And he was catching like 42 and 43 inch muskies with them. And I thought, you know what, that's pretty cool. So I realized what this was after I bought it. And so I'm not going to use it. I actually was thinking about using it when I first bought it. But I thought, you know what, since it's an old musky spinnerbait, you know, I've always really wanted one of those big inline spinners. But you know what, I don't really need one now because I got this thing. I still probably will get one of those big inline spinners one day, but I don't know. Next is an old Bagley spinnerbait. It's got two blades with it. It comes with a Colorado blade and a willow blade, and it's in its original packaging, which I think is really cool. That's why it's going to be in my collection. It's got the old round rubber in it. I think it's pretty neat. It's a 1/8 ounce spinnerbait. Bagley Baby B spinnerbait is what it's called. Then the last things I'm going to show you is, or actually probably not the last things I'm going to show you, this right here. Now I got some of these. I'm not going to go really into detail on these. These are just giant craws that I've got. These are 99 cents for a little baggie of them. There come like 6 or 7 in a pack, or not really. There's 3 in this pack, and then there's a bunch in the other ones. But they're craws. I actually got 3 different colors of these. Some of them are in Junebug, and one of them is in black and blue. Those there are in plum color. Now I got some of these giant grubs. These big tail. Oops! Oh crap! I dropped them. I keep dropping stuff. These big tail grubs. Some of those are going to go to the lure making thing as well. Then I got some of them Junebug colored craws. And then this here is a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. It's got some big worms like this little 7-inch worm, little 4-inch finesse worm, and then this really cool looking big 9-inch paddle tail worm I'm really looking forward to trying out. Those worms are made by Mans. They are the original jelly worms, actually. So they're pretty old. Sorry about that. That was the bag making that noise. But then, the last things I'm going to show you in this video are some pumpkin seed colored power bait curly tail ribbon tail worms. So I'm going to stop this video and then continue into the next one.